Man, that trip to Neptune just has me hankering for archaeology. I should figure out how that La Milana randomizer works. Welcome back to Cognitive Dissonance. Previously, we did space archaeology. Some pretty cool things, like weapons against pirates and a way to get to Venus. But we're done with Neptune now. Dr. Ugert has nothing for us except more of that weird music. And those items we got before, that like the freeze thrower and all that. Don't need that. So it's time to head to Saturn. But you know what, before we get started here, yeah, we need some music. We need to remind Saturn that their dictator, their true dictator, is coming home. What do we got? That ain't it. How about this? There we go. We need Saturn music for the Saturn place, where all the Saturns live, doing Saturn things to keep Saturns busy. We'll be back to this ship once we get 5 reboot orbs. We're gonna need them. Welcome back to Saturn! Good old home, sweet home. Hey, Colonel Saturn, how do you feel about going back home? He wasn't feeling homesick. Laris is indifferent. Alright, what do we have to do on Saturn? Spheres! You might want to check that thing out. Yeah, that weird sphere thing. Maybe somebody in Satine knows about them. Also, there's a gem on Saturn that we couldn't get yet. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's better to use the teleporter. Otherwise, you end up back in the base. So let's teleport down to Satine. I know the guy we need to talk to. He's hanging out in a place that never gets developed. Like, ever. Also, most of the dialogue around here is pretty much the same. Except for, you know, a few choice things. Like, this is all going on yet. Yeah, we still have a Bow Fest going on. This seems to be winding down. This guy is still ranting about casinos. There's never gonna be any casinos, man. Get over it. This area. It was getting reserved for, like, dictators, wasn't it? Instead, they're talking about smiling spheres. They're trying to suss out what the whole sphere thing is all about. They're trying to get an initiative going. Hey, good for them. The only way to get them to move is with a flame. Well, we have flame. Laris does a lot of flaming. He's a flaming robot. I mean, look at him. He's the color of fire now. Very middle. So, like, middle for the band. It's the Happy Music People and Middlehead, all shiny. Middlehead is indeed all shiny. All different kinds of shiny and spiky, too. So it looks like the Bowfest is wrapping up. They're heading back to Saturalia. Good, we got the enemies out of there. Everything's getting packed up. Someone totally stole his game collection. You know them. When they get on the psionic herb, listening to the Nowhere train, it happens. So welcome back to this place. I told you we were going to be coming back here. But the flooding has receded, which is great. That means we could go back and fight Fungustrosity if we needed to. We don't need to, thankfully. Yeah, pretty much any point of power you meet right now will be hard mode difficulty. But there's new items around here. And this dude. This semi-invincible claw. He looks a lot like the Nightmare Claw. Horror of the swamps. Just run away. I don't feel like running away. I feel like murdering it with my best abilities. Like Starstorm. How about some Freeze Omega? Not very impressive. Okay, great. That's why he's called the Semi-Invincible Claw. And we got a Bragger's coin for the effort. Even though by this late in the game, it's not that fantastic. It has some downsides to it. What does Colonel Saturn have on his person? I don't want to drop his attack, even though it does boost his speed. Doesn't do too bad on Laris. Yeah, I'll give it to Laris. Also, see, he has the hand cannon now. He can dual wield them, but I'm giving him a shield. He has a gun and a shield. And there's a shroom shot rifle. That's an upgraded version of the mushroom gun that he had earlier. Much, much earlier in the game. I think we have to head this way? Yeah, I think this is the right place to go. I just want to avoid enemies if I can. Because they'll get absolutely destroyed by us. That's what happened to the Nigh-Invincible claw. And these guys are even more invincible than that. Even the poison can't do a whole lot of damage to us anymore. There's a house around here that has a gem near it. You know what? I think it might have been over on that other screen. I do distinctly remember the right side of the screen being involved. So I think it might be on this screen here. Oh, I almost got into a battle with that guy. That would have been bad for him. And there we go! Also, we surprised the enemy this time. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I thought this guy only appears like once. That means everybody gets initiative. To be honest, I never had surprise the enemy happen before. So this is a new one for me. It must be incredibly rare. And we got another Braggart's coin. Thanks! I'll be completely honest with you, I didn't know that was going to happen. But I think this is the house we need to be in. The only house you could enter. And it has a blue gem in it. So we got all the gems we need. Red, blue, yellow, and green. So, okay. For good old time's sakes. Now they're Globoids instead of what the heck they were before, I forget. I wonder how they like shotgun. I should have scanned them. They are new enemies after all. Yeah, look at that crit. Just look at those beautiful crits. Shockwave Gamma. They just annihilate everybody. Oh wait, they were spheres. Oh well, they weren't the spheres we're looking for anyway. We gotta leave this area. Maybe without the mushroom dudes being involved. Okay, yet again, this has to stop. We proved our point. We can murder you. You're not that difficult. You're kind of persistent, though. And you know what? That's a good thing. But please, go away now. Thank you. The first time I played this game, I tried to spawn him multiple times, and it just wasn't happening. And I was like, oh, I guess he's a once-and-done thing. But no. No, he wasn't a once-and-done thing. He's a many times and not done thing. You know, the opposite. So we're done with Saturn, we got the gem, we got the Braggart's coin, many Braggart's coins. So it's time to head to other places. We need to find spheres. We also need to find, some zyxinite on this planet somewhere. I have an idea where we could find some zyxinite. Maybe we should finally get rid of that meteor in front of Alan's house, because that's just bad. It's your house, man! I remember this place too. It's so big, open, and the walking speed is so slow, it doesn't even have any happy anymore. Because all the starmen broke their happy. And I know somewhere around here, you run across Captain Deepsea if you did not kill him on the Selene. I think he might be appearing, like, where that psycho rock dude was that was blocking the house before. Like, right around here. I haven't really encountered Captain Deepsea, you know, on the... I can't say post-game or, like, end-game. Oh, look, these are new enemies. I was expecting Grass Assassins and we got the Elite version. The Elite Grass Assassin. Professional ninja training. Still weak against fire, though. How they like shotgun. Oh wow, these guys are quite powerful. Man, Colonel Saturn, you're gonna be demoted to captain at that rate. There was some instant death going on there with that shotgun. Did you see that? He doesn't have that little health usually. Give him Robo Punch. This elite grass assassin squad is trying to murder me for what I did to Captain Deep Sea. I just know it. Man, they are resistant little buggers, aren't they? Unfortunately, Fire Gamma tears them a new one. And we got some grass shreds. And a whole bunch of levels. Thanks, guys! Okay, I didn't expect the elite grass assassins to be in the area. A lot of things I didn't expect to happen in this game is happening in this game. Maybe I should have backtracked more. Now, I really don't want to fight the elites again. No, thank you. Want to get out of the way? Like, go over there. Yeah, hop over there. No, now his cousin's in on it. Ah, I hate this place now. Got no neighbors, they all died. Time to harvest a meteor. And that gets us some zyxinite! I could have sworn he was built at an X first. Okay, where's that squatter at? Where's that squatter? More importantly, need the PP back. Fire's expensive. Ah, where is that squatter? Did he mess with my painting? Ah, I forgot I needed paint for this thing. I got sidetracked. Yep, welcome to my house, guys. Alan's house. Guitar for tentacles. Yep, that's what guitars are for when Alan uses them. And some mediotite. I can make something new. Eventually, I'll show you my recipe plan. How I was able to know what items make what. But it looks like the squatter fled. Yeah, he's not answering his phone. I wonder how we save then. Go back to Elmadon? Anyway, we need to get rolling in a different direction. You know what? Elite assassins are not doing it for me. Employ the power of recall. And we'll just teleport back to Saturnalia. Because we need to go in a completely different direction now. I wonder if there's any new presents, too. Like any new phantom present boxes popping up on Saturn. The birthplace of a present box. Nope, that area is still cleaned out. The gem blooms don't even spawn there anymore. The tower that I forget the name of, Boing. I'm pretty sure that has a bunch of weak enemies in it. Alright, Colonel Boingy! I didn't know your last name. Colonel Saturn Boingy. Yeah, Saturn is their first name. And usually Saturn is their last name. So a lot of these Saturns go by Saturn. Yeah, there's no present boxes there. What was in that box anyway? I forget. I'm forgetting a lot at the beginning of this game. Because the end game is a lot better. But look, the Saturns are slowly coming back. Mr. Geek returned them ding! They're not good at combat. Yeah, Saturns wouldn't be really good as soldiers, except for, you know, the Saturn that we have in our company. He's a rarity. Alright, the store is getting renovated. So what do you have in stock? Multi-bottle rockets are in stock. That's gonna be our habit. Every time I see a multi-bottle rocket, buy one. No matter how broke it makes me. I still haven't sold all my items. Ridiculous. Also ridiculous is this place. This place is very ridiculous, and it's filled with Mani Mani statues. They replaced the Starman in this area. Now, note from last time, we can't just go down into the right to get to the sphere, because the rings are broken, because of the Starman attack. So we're gonna have to go through the canyon. But that's okay, there's things to see in the canyon. Like, the doorway is open to the, dude guy again. I think. Maybe. You know what? I'm not gonna go check in on the cave-in. It probably doesn't open up unless you haven't killed the roe bear. Because then that dude is probably like, ah, there's a roe bear in there, someone kill it. But sadly, we killed the roe bear. He is dead now. Hey, look at this cliff sign we read all the way back then. It's a new sign now. Don't mess with cliffs. They'll cut you wide open. Don't ask me how they do that. Just take my word for it. Remember that time when we found our first shotgun? And I said there's the most broken shotgun in the game that we'll get later? And here we are, with the most broken shotgun in the game. It insta-kills elite assassins like no one's business. I'm so proud of us. So time to go set a sphere on fire. That's our mission. Also, we got that thing running around. What is that? Is it an enemy we've seen before? No, it's Flash Zap Bangs. These are new. At least their color is new. We've seen their cousins before. These guys are weak against freeze and fire. It's a double threat. They have DK Thunders that really hurt. And crashing boom bang attacks. Man, Colonel Saturn is getting called Captain Saturn a lot by me, and I'm not quite sure why. But he's got the crits going on, man. He's got the crits going on today. He's infused with the power of Saturn. So much so his beam damage is doing amazing. I'm so proud of him. He's grown into a fine Saturn. Soon he'll be President Saturn. And then he'll overthrow me. Well, I know what I am playing in the UFO later. I like Monkey Delivery Service. Don't at me. No, come on, use Gamma at least. I guess he just wants to wake it up. Maybe we shouldn't have woken it up. The Smiling Sphere. So, it's awake now. It's smiling at us. Does anybody speak Sphere? Now it enjoys attacking people with fire. It's weak against fire, and it likes using fire. It also likes to explode and hypnotize people. So let's not let any of those things happen by setting it on fire. The explosion thing is actually kind of a random event. It's used like a skill. It's not really a thing that happens every time they die. And of course, one reflect will do us. Yeah, you just burned yourself. And you got killed with a hand cannon. And you exploded. Now, reflect does not repel explosions. I learned this. Yeah, those still happen, and they apply all of their damage immediately. But now that we killed the sphere, we could use its teleport. We're in a new area now. Let me just ding a little bit. When you're on Saturn, you have to ding. It's a law. I will throw you in jail for this. Welcome to the Sphere Zone. Usually there's a bunch of spheres in this area. I'm not quite sure where they are right now. You know, random spawns and all that. Yeah, and there's Mani Mani statues here too. They kind of move like chess pieces. They can jump right over your head. So if you stay still, they might miss you. And we got ourselves a Mega Nuke. Something tells me that is a Zarbal explosion weapon. Where is it? There it is. Remove pin, count to 3, then throw. It's the not holy hand grenade. Well, I guess we could finally fight that Mani Mani statue. It's a Doom statue. It's got, heavy head music. Our masked man. Yeah, that's... Luckily we don't have the rhythm battle off of this. I'm still bad at that. I forget what its weakness is, so I'm just gonna shoot fire at it. And hope for the best. Maybe freeze Omega. I was hoping for the insta-kill. So I'll just punch it. Oh, I missed a punch! I was confused by loud noises. His defenses are pretty good, though. Broken shotgun can't hurt him too badly. And now Mr. Carpenter is back to normal. Oh wait, wrong statue. What I was gonna say is these spheres move really, really fast. Don't mess with them, man. Another record! We're finding tons of music, and what the heck is that thing? I don't like how fast that's moving. Especially with our slow walking speed. Now, it looks relatively safe around here, but we're still in the sphere zone. Yep, see, there's a sphere. He's doing sphere things. They keep spheres busy. Yeah, I bit my own tongue doing that one. Would you guys get out of the way, please? Thank you. I got things to do. I want to talk to your leader. I gotta say, hey, you guys are exploding. I don't like that. And I can't fit in your caves. Get better caves. Alright, note. Be very careful when you're using this jumpy pad. If you land on an enemy with a jumpy pad, you crash the game. Yeah, it still has those problems. And this looks like a leader. Hi! Klaatu Verada Nikto! Oh, I just offended him. It's the uncontrollable sphere. He's hostile now. He's very maliciously hostile, that's why he's smiling. He's only slightly larger, but not by much. Now, we're gonna have to measure him later. Piece by piece. Don't you have like a... I could have sworn he had like better shield on Laris. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted the Starstorm. Well, let's see how he likes freeze. He's okay with freeze. He's a boss after all. I don't have enough for shields. Or reflex. Reflex will be coming really in handy right now, because it'll stop the hypnosis, it'll stop the fire. You know what? I haven't used these in a while. It's the first enemy worthy of using Attack Up Omega. And he has Fire Omega. Luckily that's not Mother 1 Fire, or we'd all be dead by now. We will be dead if he keeps on using it. Gotta reflect that. Make sure that doesn't happen again. Shockwave. Shockwave's a better deal here. He has a lot of HP. He's like a boss worthy of the endgame. You gotta make sure Zarbal doesn't die. Keep Reflex up if we can. As you can see, time will keep going until somebody dies. Time stops for them. I have Horns of Life, don't I? Yes, I do. I should be holding on to them, but Horns of Life are a little bit better than a couple Life Noodles for some things. Just stop charging at people, thank you. Goodbye. Good thing he didn't explode. That would probably have been bad. Oh, we're getting levels like crazy now, though. Are you done? Are you happy? Who's speaking? Oh, hi, Sphere. Yeah, exploding probably doesn't help people. So he's talking through our Psi, my level 11 Psi. Well, stop exploding then! And stop with the fire, too! Oh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we don't like getting exploded. Okay, cool, new power. Colonel Saturn gets Psi Bolster. Thanks. Okay, good, the spheres are our friends. The ambassadorship is complete. Now we can check out Psi Bolster. This is a Psi boost for one person. So that means we could use that on Laris and make him amazing. This music sounds familiar. I could have sworn I heard it somewhere before. I'll give you a hint in a little bit. You're very welcome. Jazzy music. Totally not copyright infringement. Probably comes from an area where copyright infringement wasn't a thing yet. Oh, I was expecting it to do something. I have things I want to do. It's filling up inside me. Mario's back. Back to save that crazy Princess Daisy. By now he's sick of this princess fake out bullshit. We creepy sprite with our Princess Peachy or Luigi, but he has super balls. Seriously, that's what they're called. The quality dropped off like some kind of Mario knockoff. It clearly shows, and since when did turtles explode, man? That's why you started exploding. Explains everything. A stranger said, hey, explode at them. Oh, he sells things too. He's selling some very good things. He's selling the parts that we need for, like, combinulating, brain food lunches, and spaceship fuel. I'll take a little bit of fuel, thanks. No, I'm good. Let's live in peace from now on. Please don't explode us. Even though that does make more of them. I don't want to saddle him with a family. I'll leave him alone now. Now the spheres are our friends. See? No battles. Hey, I wanted to talk to you. I get that reference. Yes, I brought my towel. Don't worry. I wouldn't want to go anywhere without my wonderful towel. We are historical now. The Apple Chasers will go down in history, bringing peace to all of Saturn. The Mooks, the Saturns, and the Spheres will live in perfect harmony. Until they run across a spark, or a Mani Mani statue. Hey dude, you're hanging around Mani Mani statues. Get back here. You guys are so hard to talk to. Yeah, the other people aren't spheres. They're sparks. Or they're statue-shaped. They like to hop. Maybe. Gonna try. Some of you are gonna end up on Earth, and I'm sorry. Maybe you'll meet a boy named Ness. Totally don't explode at him either. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I already did that with Ding. That was a wasted heal. But he had life up Omega, and he just wanted to show off. So, next time on Cognitive Dissonance, time to head to another planet. I think there's a thing we need to do on Jupiter. Good night, folks.